We started here with a 350 charge because I thought, I was guessing, it's a fermentation process, but also natural. However, it's a high elevation coffee from Colombia, which you'll see why this made a difference later on. So we have this here, and it really didn't hit first crack until like 380 degrees almost. Yep, 381. And so I increased the air to make it go up, and I'm intentionally doing this to just kind of see how it's reacting. And the crack for this coffee was really low. So based upon this, and before I dropped it to the floor, oh, that hurts. I was thinking already, everything seemed a little later to me. So I was like, the first thing I could change is what? What's the first thing I could change if I feel that things are running slow? Charge temp. Charge temp. Increase my charge temp. So I charged this at 350. I was like, I'm going to charge it at 360 next time. That's the big thing of knowing how to know, like, how to diagnose your own roast to see, based upon what you already do, based upon what you already do, you know, seeing where you can pinpoint where you could improve. Okay, so charge temp. And let me show you that one. Ta-da! Much better, right? So this one, I feel like I could still kind of like finagle with it. The middle, it just seemed to take a while for these greens to get to first crack. And it's a very gentle, quiet first crack. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, and I want to taste that and see what does that taste like when we have a longer middle phase, where I didn't really like. I roast this as basically like I did my Yerg or the Vietnam or the decaf. Those crack maybe because they're older, they crack at 375, 376 like this, right? And I roast them all kind of the same. So with this one, I was like, this looks better graphically. And why do we say it looks better? Because of stupid standards that are stuck in my head. I don't know if it's better. I have to cup it, and that's what we're going to find out. Okay? So I was just saying, like, I seem to have what this says to me versus, you know, the curve just going down, and somebody says that that's correct. It's what a curve going down intentionally means is that I know how to control my heat. I think that's the better way to look at curves. It's like, do you know how to control your machine to get it to do what you want it to do? Not, you know, down curve equals good coffee. I think what's more important is, does the roaster know how to control their roaster? I mean, does the operator know how to control their roaster to get the desired results that they want? That's a better rule, I think, to live by or to like kowtow to, because that allows room for everybody to interpret coffee the way that they need to interpret it for their customer, for their roaster, for their type of green, for their type of fuel capacity and power and potential, software, thermocouple size and sensitivity, all that stuff, all these freaking variables that come into roasting coffee, your own art, right, as a roaster, you know. So I think that's a better, I hate to say inclusive, I think it's more realistic. It's more realistic for like most people who are in the business of coffee and roasting coffee to go, do I know how to control my roaster as an operator, right? As an operator, do I know how to control this particular machine? Because they're all different, right? And they're all sitting and stored and maintained in different states, right? To get the desired results that I need.